You buy this for $39.99, guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby, you're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99, that's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby. I move, I act quick, I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com, boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99.
I recently came to the realization that I don't actually need therapy. I just need a bad bitch. I just need a bad bitch. And the only way to get a bad bitch is with slightly bigger muscles and more money. That's what's been stopping me. The key to happiness this whole time has been vanity and materialism. I've been worrying about things like intimacy, finding like-minded individuals, and meaningful work, when really, I just needed to start taking steroids and doing summer sales. Because that's what other people look for and desire in a partner, is money and slightly bigger muscles.
You get no bitches. But it's okay. Embrace it. Be who you are. Live your truth. And the truth shall set you free. You get no bitches. But it's okay.
I snap my fingers, you'll forget that you were ever gay.
I was never gay.
Exactly.
Wait, no, stop.
Yes.
No, stop. You can't. I was never gay.
Okay.
No, I was never gay.
Sure.
You can't just state something, then snap your fingers, and then be like, I was never gay.
If you say so.
You get no bitches. But it's okay. Embrace it. Be who you are. Live your truth. And the truth shall set you free. You get no bitches. But it's okay.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up, and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
Who knows? Maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion.
But how do you...
Don't gamble. Oh yeah, don't gamble money that you can. Man. I mean, unless it's a lock. There's no such thing as a lock. That's the thing. Unless it's a lock. If it's a lock, oh my God, it's a little different.
First, stop gambling, alright? You're one spin away from generational wealth. Your daughter's college tuition is one spin away. Put your life savings on black. Remember that. Just go to Vegas, and if you lose, just keep getting loans. Remember this. Just keep spinning, keep gambling, keep gambling. You can't lose. You literally can't lose. You can only quit.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right!
We're gonna sit here talking all night and we're gonna go fucking gamble. Let's fucking go. Money isn't real. None of this is real. This is just... It's free! It's free! What do you mean free? Free money. Lose it all. Lose it all. Andrew, I know you said money isn't real, but I am getting fucked. Money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. Every time the world goes tits up and everything goes fucked up, I smile because days like today are days I've made money. I'm actually cash poor. First time in my life I'm poor. I have like 100 grand for the weekend. That's it. But it's fine because I know in the future, Jah will bless me and I'm about to buy another 812 super fast. Anyway, point is, if you're watching this and you have any kind of money, don't be a bitch. Scared money doesn't make money. Invest it. The word of the day is cash. Every day, cream. Cash rules everything around me. I'm flexing. It's Friday. In the Lambo. About to go spend $1,000 on dinner. Spend $20,000 in the club. Fuck 3 bitches. And I'll wake up tomorrow richer than I woke up today.
Yes, I'm extremely bullish, you guys. Because why wouldn't I be? It's better than being a defeatist, a guy that just sees sorrow, blackness, nothing good in this world. That's not a way to live a life. And those guys never really make any money. Back to our regular scheduled programming.
The average penis size in America is 5.5 inches. Guess what the average size at my company is? 8.3. But Royce, I was born with this penis. It's out of my control. Do you even watch porn, man? There are literally hundreds of ads for penis enlargement pills. Just click on one. They work, man! They fucking work! What, you scared? Scared of growing? Scared of having a big fat cock? You don't want to grow your dick. You don't want to grow your clientele. You don't want to increase your salary. You don't have any drive. Where are your goals, man? Why the fuck would I hire somebody who doesn't want a big dick?
These Nazi blood-sucking anti-American parasites that want to make you and your family slaves know that we are standing up against them and we are red-blooded and we are not slaves and we are not bowing down to them. I'm not bowing down. I'm at the tip of the spear. I get death threats every day. And you know what? I am honored to be who I am. I'm honored to just be an average person that stood up 15 years ago and said, I'm going to defend the Republic. I'm going to defend the family. I'm going to defend the Second Amendment. I'm going to fight against abortion. I'm going to see what happens when I really take action. And we have laid waste to the enemy. If you simply unloose yourselves and become the leaders you are, we will sweep this scum into the gutter. We will defeat the New World Order. We will crush the tyranny. Second hour, straight ahead. Stay with us.
What the fuck are you wearing, bro? Yeah, man, got into crypto. Windfall, bitch. A couple of these altcoins in the portfolio went through the roof. And them NFTs I copped, yeah, up like 100x. Whoa. Thought my MetaMask wallet was gonna blow the server. IYKYK. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Shit. It all tanked, bro. Some whales must have swam through. Rug pull on the NFTs. Market's on a downswing. ETH's dropping like a landslide. I'm hurting, baby. Bro, that was 2 seconds ago. You don't understand the game. It's brutal. Think you can Venmo me like $5, man? I'll get you back, I promise. Yeah, chill, man. I got you. Jeez. That go through? Yep. Took those $5, threw it down on a meme coin, a little gaming token I heard about on Reddit. Just did my research. Do your own research. It's not a big deal. So back to the moon. Hodl on this one all day. Oh boy. You think you can Venmo me another 5 spot?
I know what it's like, baby. Yeah, I know what it's like, baby. See some titties in the club, you know what I'm saying? And I got one thing to say to you, baby. Let's get them fucking titties up in the fucking club, girl. Come on. Fucking titties, I know, yeah, I know. Yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. No, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I know. Suck them titties on the west side. Suck them titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had. Oh, let me suck them titties right now. From the night turn it down, girl. Suck one, maybe two. And then boy gone. Yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me. Somebody take your titties out. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. Somebody take your titties out, yeah. No. Somebody take your titties out. No. Oh, yeah. Somebody take your titties.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be.
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? Asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin, then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin, then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and you change your number. I said I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. You didn't have to cut me off. Think like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and you change your number. I said I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Woo! What is going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with crypto all-time highs. I had a dream, ladies and gentlemen. I had a dream, and I'm here to tell you about that dream. But my boy last year said he's losing brain cells. And good on you, brother. That's good. You might actually make some money. Sailor was on NBC. Yeah, that was pretty fire. Yeah, he was doing some interview. I think he was on Squawk Box, if I remember correctly, and stuff like that. He was laying it down, brothers. He was laying it down, bro. Every single time, I just keep buying. I keep DCAing. Now there is times to stop the DCA, but man, Bitcoin's a good asset to hold. Ethereum as well. You know, during these dips, when it's red, you buy. When it's when it's going to all-time highs, you wait, you chill off. You don't buy those green candles. Phantom had a nice little pump today. So did my boy's project, Equalizer, and Eco as well. A lot of E started last names and stuff like that, I should say. But yeah, man, let's take a quick look. Oh no, the white. It's so bright. There we go. Cool. Right. So we had an okay-ish pump on Phantom today. Nothing crazy. 15%. Not bad. Almost back to 50 cents. Hope you guys picked it up in the 30s and in the high 20s, because you'd be up a little bit right now. Not bad. But because of this 12% move in Phantom, we have gotten, let's look. What's a good token? Let's look at Spooky Swap, right? About roughly the same amount of returns on Spooky Swap. Not bad. 13%. So it moved more or less in line with Phantom. That's good. Now it's above $1, right? Equalizer is one of the ones that did a really nice move. It's up 40% for the day. If it would load, it is currently at $8. This is a coin. This is a coin. This is a coin that I was picking up quite a lot during the recent dip down to $3. So score. And this is why, you guys.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
We got a lot of work to do, you guys. I still have to. Is that fucking Drake right there? What the fuck? Wow. Yeah, Donnie. If you ever seen the cartoon or the web series, Donnie is a fucking asshole, bro. Donnie's so fucked up to Clarence, man. Oh my god, you should see it. There's an episode where they're flying and his parachute doesn't go off and he gets fucked up and he thinks he actually dies and he actually starts feeling really bad. It's fucking hilarious, dude. What a great episode. I'll link it at the end of the show. But what a great episode. But Equalizer is doing very, very well. This is actually one of the coins that has pretty explosive growth anytime Phantom moves to the upside. It is a coin that people are making quite a decent amount of money on by staking it. Dun, dun, dun. People hear the word staking, they run for the hills. It is a token that you can stake for a maximum of 6 months. So you can do a 6-month lock. And that's it. Yeah, maximum of 6-month lock, and you basically can get you can vote on stuff, and then you get paid rewards for voting on that, because wherever you vote gets the emission rewards, and this helps save projects from getting rugged. Just stake 50 years, bro. Yeah, sure. Which is pretty good. But as a hexagon, 6 months is nothing. So this is a good project, honestly. This is a good project. Gives a lot of people the chance to, they have some pretty revolutionary kind of technology and stuff, or I guess using a lot of revolution technology that's being used on Phantom, which is being able to have financial NFTs. I think this will be implemented on Mintra at some point. So shout out to Gerardo. But this is a token who's had a high of $22. I started getting into this project in I have to look at the exact date, but it may have been like 70 cents, 80 cents. I didn't exactly get in at the all-time low on this project, but it's done very well for me. And it's been a pretty good one to invest into because of just all the wrap Phantom and all the equal that I'm getting as well. E-lock on Equalizer is so good. Yeah. Shout out to Blockchain Ecolist, man. This is the founder of the Eco token, which is one of my favorite projects on Phantom. I own quite a bit of this token, good sir. But this is the Eco on Phantom. It's currently at 50 cents. What is Phantom at today? Let's take a look real quick, right? If I were to look at the price of Phantom right now, the price of Phantom is at 48 cents. So it right now, one Eco token is worth more than a Phantom token, which is pretty good. But the cool tokenomics about this project is that it's got 1 million token supply. So there's only 1 million tokens. I think roughly. I am going to have a blockchain equalist on an interview at some point in the future. Shout out to him. But oh, nice. That's pretty good. But let's see, what do you say? It says he's locked about $40,000 of Phantom and Eco liquidity, sent it to the Sonic Community Council for safekeeping, and still can claim Eco when it's farming. So yeah, so like one thing that he's done that is very different from a lot of other projects is he has been one of the best guys when it comes to actually making deals and actually getting a lot of liquidity. So a lot of people launch tokens and they fucking do nothing. They can't yield anything. They don't do anything at all. And Blockchain Equalist has what he's been so good at is that he's been able to create liquidity pools for not just on Equalizer, but on Beats and everywhere else that you possibly can. I think on Spooky Swap, as soon as yield allows itself, on Spirit Swap, and has basically made it one of the top meme tokens, essentially meme ecosystem tokens on the whole Phantom ecosystem and stuff. So that's really good. So yeah, shout out to him, brother. But it's a great token. It's held up pretty well against Phantom, and yeah, it's been pretty steady Eddie. I think it came up here very close to $1. It's come down here, so it's been a really steady Eddie token. But this is a token you can actually yield farm significantly all over Phantom on Equalizer, Beats, and Spirit Swap. And there is a small pool on Boo, but it's not really incentivized right now. But like that is a decent amount of places where we were able to kind of yield farm it, basically, which is pretty nice. If we look over here on the whole Phantom ecosystem, right? Let me go top 24 hours. Yeah, right now Equalizer right now is the one with the most volume right now. Esco, Brush is finally up a little bit, up 22% versus 14%. So Brush is finally up a decent amount, which is nice. This is one of Andre's kind of favorite tokens, so pretty good. Spooky Swap token doing all right. Tango, here's Eco, 15th most popular token on the ecosystem right now. Not bad. It's a 4-month-old token. Things looking decent. Join the Phantom Discord for sure. But it's a very good ecosystem and stuff like that. And this is kind of what you're going to start seeing in the bull runs during this is what happens, And this has happened in Pulse Chain. This has happened on Ethereum. This is why we buy the lows and stuff. And you have to have conviction in your research projects, and you just see for what it is. Now, obviously, right? A black swan is a black swan, but there's nothing so far. It seems to me, just from this research that I've been doing for a long time, as well as just looking at the macro markets and going from just the real estate sector over to more traditional investments to the VC channels and stuff like that. It looks like to me that we're going to have probably a real estate meltdown. Like, I gotta say this carefully. I don't mean like residential and stuff. It's more than likely it's going to be multifamily to commercial real estate's probably more than likely going to take a little bit of a downturn, more than likely in 2026. And it's in line exactly with the 4-year cycle. Usually with 2026 is going to end up being like a down year for crypto as well, pretty bad. So we are going to get rates coming down eventually. It's looking like we are going to get a rate cut in September, but Jerome Powell basically wants to fuck up. If I believe what I've read and I've been able to see on some interviews recently, it looks like Jerome Powell really wants to fuck up the VCs essentially that are investing in the space, in multifamily and in the not in the construction so much, but more in the commercial real estate sector, just because they're some of the ones that have kind of driven a lot of these prices up. And some of the VC investors that have been buying up, like BlackRock and stuff, have been buying up a lot of single family homes. So This is one of the reasons why like real estate moves really slow. So if the dip starts happening in real estate, actually we could still have a decent year in crypto, and then the real estate market would really start taking its toll. So it's this whole thing where like if foreclosures start happening, it would take a while to process them out. So we'd start noticing a lot of foreclosures starting to happen in the middle of 25, but they would not be really felt until and processed until probably beginning of second quarter, maybe end of first quarter of 2026. So time to buy some investment real estate ETFs. Yeah, probably in 26, brother. Like I'd wait until like the dip actually really starts happening. But you know, and it was really interesting. I heard so someone sent a clip to me really recently too as well. I think it was from the Iced Coffee Hour. Someone sent a clip to me about a guy like Cisco Systems was basically like the NVIDIA back in the early 2000s. And it still has not recovered. Now, I do think NVIDIA has kind of got much more of a central role in where the future is going just because of the microprocessors and the chips they create. But you never know. It could be disrupted, possibly. Who the fuck knows? So at some point, the run will end, right? But, you know, having essentially a monopoly is pretty powerful, you know? But let's see who we got in the chat right here. We've got, yo, shout out to Fallout Zone, man. When the flywheel starts going, it's going to print. Definitely. Yeah, we got a Equalist here, man. Xavian, we're going to make it. Damn right. Hi, I'm new here. My son sacrificed about 60K to Pulse Chain, 50K to Pulse X. Was it a scam? How high can it go? Well, no, not a scam, just not a scam. But how high can it go by next year? I mean, I think it can go pretty decent. I mean, the speculation to be at least, I mean, I would imagine it can do a couple multiples from the from its all-time high, I'm sorry, which is a 3.4x the SAC rate, which is at 100. I think right now it's in the 30s right now. So I think it can do pretty well. But, you know, we're going to need some more clarity on the lawsuit, and hopefully we're able to kind of get more you know, some more guidance and streams and stuff from Richard and everything like that on the ecosystem, but it's far from rugged. Tweety Bird, what's going on? White bad, black good. That's right. The sit down. What's up, brother? What's going on? I didn't think I'd get mad at seeing a green candle. Markets are going to go down tomorrow when Kamala debates. Oh, that'd be funny as fuck. I mean, it's either. I mean, yeah. I mean, tomorrow's going to be interesting, right? Because if Kamala ends up actually kind of like doing very well against Trump, but they've already tried. They've already had talks about trying. She's been trying to get like this gotcha moment where like a woman's talking and shut his microphone off, and you know, kind of make it like a moment like that. But they're not allowing that. To allow them to be able to mute the mics whenever they want. That's bullshit, right? But ridiculous shit, man. Trying to create some fucking bullshit feminist movement. Oh my god, feminist moment. No way. More than likely, Trump's going to wipe the floor with her pretty soundly, I would imagine. And yeah, I mean, Kamala winning is just terrible, bro. Like, no, it's just not going to happen, bro. Like, if she wins, we're going. I mean, it's just so terrible for the economy. I think we'd still get a little bit of limbic pump because some money printing they'll try to do to save the economy, but I think in 26 we still go down. So because of real estate, yeah, the real estate market's just not looking good right now. If she does well, they poison Trump, or she's wearing an earpiece and getting fed lines. I know she's going to get fed. She's going to get fed lines no matter what. But I just think she just can't be as spontaneous as him and just isn't quick on her feet. I mean, that's just is what it is, you know. Well, I could play this classic for you guys. I don't know. You guys might enjoy this one.
Give off the same energy.
So I know how to make a mean pot of greens. In fact, people used to ask me to make greens for them for Christmas. One year, I had so many that I had to wash, we ended up washing them in the bathtub. So I am not playing around.
You know, back before the war broke out, I was a saucier in San Antone. I bet I could call up some of them greens. Yeah, noodle some crawfish out the patio. I made us some crab apples. For dessert now, yeah? Hey, yeah! Ha!
Oh, fuck, bro. That's horrible. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard, yeah. Tulsi Gabbard fucking crushed her in a debate back in the prime. Yeah, she got destroyed, bro. Yikes, dude. I mean, she's got to pick a lane, bro. Is she like? I mean, she's got to pick a lane. Like, you know, it's like. I mean, I don't know. What would it be like? It's like, would it mean pretending to be white, or like what would it be me like? I'm not Mexican. I'm Spanish, or like I don't know what kind of like I'm not Mexican. I'm Native American. I mean, fuck. I mean, the delusion. Like, what would it be like? I'm not Mexican. I'm Venezuelan. I'm not Mexican. I'm Latinx, bro. Damn, dude. I mean, like, bros. They're trying so hard, bro. They're trying so hard, bro. They're trying so hard. You just can't, bro. You just absolutely cannot, dude. Even people who are like, look, like even rich Democrats are on interviews now are starting to go like, yo, dog, things were just way better under Trump. And people are really simple. It's like things are more expensive. Like the president has some power, but just not the power that you think he does. But I mean, they do have a certain power, as well as, you know, they usually flavor the atmosphere, but their powers are still limited, right? But crazy. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, the votes mattered. Yeah. Every president's related to George W. Yeah. DCC, it feels like the weekends are gone. I'm the strong and completely retarded remain. And some complainers that are still holding begrudgingly. But what else are you going to do, bros? I mean, let's just be honest, man. What else are you going to do? I'll wait. If you don't risk right now, fuck income inequality, right? But just purchasing power of your capital is vanishing. It already has vanished. You have to make multiples on your capital in order to get back the losses you've maintained and like bled out during 2021, 2 and 3 and 4. These last 4 years from the beginning of Android 19 till now are just absolutely horrible. Brothers. Now, won't Trump just increase inflation with mass deportations, tariffs, tariffs and tax cuts? Not really. I mean, the main reason the inflation went crazy is because they shut down the economy, and there's kind of a larger geopolitical thing going on, right? Is that a lot of factories are basically getting moved out of China and getting moved into India. What do you think all these billionaires are coming to India for, bro? Oh, like they really care about an Indian wedding, homies. Come on. Now, I'm not shitting on him or nothing like that, or like a shout out to him, bro. But like realistically, but I mean, come on. Even he knows what's up, bro. Like, dude, getting a Bugatti for a gift, getting a private jet, getting a yacht. Why? You know? You got to ask yourself, man. They want access to slaves. They're going to build factories in India, and they're going to use the Indian population as slaves. Just like they did with the Chinese. A certain portion, the top 20% of the Indian population is going to gain quite a lot. The bottom 40 is going to suffer. And, the leftover 40 is going to rise as well, but just not as much.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves, thank you. Slaves, thank you. Slaves, slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves, slaves.
Slaves built the pyramids. It's looking like it wasn't slaves, technically. There probably were some slaves involved, but I mean, the work was probably too technical and stuff. It was a lot of, like, that's a lot of that's been disproven and stuff, that it was actually highly paid. It was highly paid, like, professionals and stuff. But they definitely did. They had to have been using slaves for some point. But a lot of the work was performed by people they were actually paying. No, so just to kind of break that down, under Trump's policy, he's going to start more deportations, more than likely just a more criminal offense, which, criminal background, crazies, yeah, deport their ass. Fuck that. Now, let me go back to that thing. Let me see what he said. I don't remember. He posted it somewhere. Let's see. Build the pyramid. All right, yeah. So, so mass deportations. I mean, less people buying stuff that actually will lower inflation. Tariffs. He's only planning on increasing tariffs on countries that abandon the U.S. dollar. So countries that have said that they are abandoning the U.S. dollars, he's going to impose tariffs against them for basically going against the hegemony, because every country, as much as they shit talk America, want to sell in America. It's the biggest market on the planet. So, okay, there's countries in Africa that have said, we are no longer going to accept the U.S. dollar. I think was it Nigeria? I think it may have been Nigeria. I'm not sure. They were doing some pretty crazy shit with, like, they went up the dollar, they went on their own digital currency, and then they're basically trying to confiscate people's money. Well, that's going to work out real well for them. I can already tell you where that's going to zero, brothers. So they're going to be using, for countries that are getting a little sweet with that shit, essentially whatever they're importing here to sell in the United States is going to have like 100% tariff on it. It's going to be pretty nice, Let's see. Labor shortage will raise prices. No, he said he'll deport everybody. Yeah, but he really didn't. I mean, he really didn't during his tenure and shit. Like, a part of it too is also just grandstanding and stuff. I mean, they can't pull everything off they want to do, right? Inflation is to increase the money supply. Tariffs and customs don't actually do anything to inflation for the most part. Yeah, you're right. But they're going to increase the money supply is going to go up and stuff like that. But I mean, inflation is not going anywhere. There's so much debt that they need inflation to make the debt less dangerous, effectively. But they're going to have to lower interest rates down. So interest rates eventually, we're probably going to end up somewhere in the 3% flat rate, maybe high twos. Maybe 3.25%, which will give us, like, if you're taking out a 30-year mortgage, you're gonna be paying about 5%, 5.5%, or maybe like high fours, and that's probably what's going to end up happening, and that'll help everything out quite a lot. And then, but that's why I'm really going to be looking in roughly about 9 days. We are going to be having the Fed meeting, and I'm going to be really listening quite closely to see if they are going to let their balance sheet run off. If once the Fed has said we're no longer going to let the balance sheet run off, then effectively we're going into money printing at that point in time, So there you go. So you guys could also ask me any questions you guys want and stuff. I'll answer it. I'll answer some super chats real quick. If you want your question read, super chat away. I shall read it, but or answer it. But let's see. You got La Maxima here with the $10 super chat. What should I pick up with 20K? I was thinking 5K. P-Hex, Pulse-X, Pulse Chain, 5K Pepe. What's your thoughts? That's beautiful. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it looks good to me, brother. I mean, shit. The 5K Pepe it's at a decent price. I mean, what's Pepe at right now? Boom, 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 boom. Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves. All right, we got the Pepe price. We're at $3 billion. $3 billion is actually a fair. That's pretty fair. Look in terms of market cap, right? Same shit. Boom, boom, boom. Wick down. 2.3, 3. Yeah, 3 is fine. Obviously, anything under 3 is a really, really good buy on Pepe. If we look over a year, right? There's going to be a big resistance zone, 2 billion, 1.1 billion. We haven't reached that low yet. I think the lowest we reached was about 2.8, which is a good steal right now. If we look at the highest right here in May, it reached 7 billion. It reached higher than that. I think it reached 7.3 billion on DEX and stuff. But they blurred the lines on here and shit. But whatever. But I remember. I sold it 69. Dude, I've been trading Pepe so well, bros. So well, bro. I mean, they got to give me the crown when it comes to Pepe, man. Dudes, I have been doing so well on Pepe. Fucking A, bros. Woo! Pepe, man. Very good. Very good. Very soon, too, I'll be in a brand new studio, which would be pretty good. Definitely. Let's see. 40 billion market cap. No, 420, sir. $42 billion market cap is where I think this thing could go. It could go as high as 100 billion, but 42 is one of the ones I'm looking at right now. But if you look realistically, right, let's just say it is 7. It's going to have some resistance probably at 14, 20. I mean, obviously 10 and stuff like that, but like a $21 billion market cap. And then it's probably going to do a nice retrace down to probably 11 to 9 billion market cap. But this is in the future, not now. But once we can reclaim this, because we did this in May, which we know the Ethereum topped out when? Right here in March. So in March, look where it topped out, which I even traded this as well. I sold the top on this actually as well at 420. As foretold by the Dead Sea Scrolls. So at 420, came down, bam, came down, boom, almost came back a little bit, got close right there. But look, notice how look at that. It's 3 billion and 69. Bro, these meme coins, I swear. Then boom, crashed. We bought down here, ran it up, sold at 69 billion. Technically, I guess I started selling a little bit at 6.3 billion, 69 billion. I sold my stack, and then boom, and then started buying again down here. So it's been a lot of good trades, you know. When do you think we'll hit a new all-time high? Hollow Mask, give me a little, what do you mean by all-time high on what? Bitcoin, Ethereum, which coins? Or just, you mean overalls, or what? Give me a little more context there. But as I continue on, Mexican American, Giga versus Ponke. I like Ponke more, but you have a lot more influencers, like mainstream influencers on Giga. But I actually haven't seen how they're doing, actually. Let's take a look. Wow, this is taking forever to load. God damn. All right, here we go. So right now we got Giga Chad. It's currently at $158 million market cap. Let's see, wicked up here to the top at 3.1 cents. So it's down like roughly exactly 50% from its all-time high. But I guess body of the candle would be like 2.6. Yeah, so it's down basically from all-time highs 50%. Kind of here. It's actually trading a little below there. Yeah, basically, you can pick it up anywhere like close to a penny or down here. If it does come down, that's probably a decent price to pick it up at. Yeah, that would be bad if it went down here, but it's done very well. Ponke, Ponke right now is sitting at $140 million market cap, sitting at 25 cents. Yeah. Basically, you buy it at 20 cents or anything like that, it's a pretty decent price. Yeah, this is also a decent price to get into Ponke. If you're dealing with DCA, I think they're going to do really well. I think Ponke might just eke this out, because I think what did Ponke come at 72, so it's down a lot more, right? But it doesn't have as many mainstream influencers. You do have some Twitter guys that really talk about it quite man. But yes, one drunk Miguel is smarter than 10 women with PhDs. That's right. A drunk DCC and a drunk Charlie. You put them in a room long enough, they create Shakespeare. This is correct. I don't know. I'll leave it to the chat. Do you guys want me and Charlie to do another drunk stream? I don't know.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. A monkey that look like a frog, price look just like a dog's, full of some chads and gods. Fudders is mad I bought. Word to your mothers, this monkey is doing a lot. Take out a hammer, I'm whacking a fudder, just cleaning the face. Jumping on Twitter, take over the space. Punky is pumping, increasing the pace. A monkey that look like a frog, paid for my flight to Prague. Touchdown, Punky Lamborghini rental in the garage. She's at my Punky, we had a menage. No, she not Nikki, cause I'm too picky. That's why my portfolio is long as a blog. All about Punky and why that shit rocks. Punky take over the block, watch. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky. I'm just too lit. Somebody say something. Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it.
You can't beat those memes. So like Giga doesn't make memes like that good. As good as that, bros. I mean, bros, like meme for meme, bar for bar, rack for rack. Punky's got Giga beat, but Giga does have more influencers. I'll be 100%. I mean, they literally have the Giga chat himself. You know, Michael Trenhern, which is pretty cool. You know, I actually saw, you know, one interesting thing, you know, like I'll probably, let me see if I can share my Twitter real quick. Just cause like I might do a Twitter show one of these days, just because or Spaces. Yeah. Spaces is what they're called. Where did I see it? Oh, get the fuck out of here. No, Maddie. No, Maddie. No. Fuck, dude. Really? Yo, so I posted this right here. Dude, that's crazy. So yeah, Maddie posted a thing about like tattoos. And I had posted like, because some guy got like a tattoo of like a hexing with Richard in the middle. And then I posted like another name, you got another man's name on you, unless it's your family or your son or something like that. That's fucking wild. He deleted the tweet. I'm sorry, Maddie. Oh, fuck, dude. That's so fun. I don't know why that cracked me up right now. Horrible, bro. Did Somi? I think Somi did. Did Somi did it? I think maybe Somi. I might have it. My friend Somi. That's crazy. That's not showing up. Yeah, like Twitter sometimes be hiding people's names, dude. I just literally looked up Somi stuff. Oh, interesting. Where is this dude? That's insane. Where is this fucking tweet? Unless he deleted it too. God damn, so you tweet a lot. Jesus Christ, brother. Did he delete it too? Oh shit, wow, he really did delete it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Fuck, bro. This is so fucking crazy. Bro. Hex tattoos haven't been flexed in years. Will they come back in 2025? Yeah, I think they will. I think they will. There's nothing wrong getting like a tattoo of like whatever, fuck, but like, bro. It's not very I don't know, bro. It's like getting some other dude's name, unless it's Jesus Christ or something like that, or some religious thing, or like your father or your grandpa. That's cool, but like, dude. Oh fuck! Someone's gonna post this one. There's a really crazy one. Yeah, like this is cool. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but like, but that's not that insane, right? That's cool. I mean, logo stuff, that's cool and stuff. Tons of people. Damn, that's a lot. Oh, I know someone's got to post it. There's this crazy one of some guy. He has a tattoo of like, what's her name? Oh, one of the Hex girls. He's got like her titties. He's got his own. He's got a tattoo of her in her own titty, which is crazy. Damn, bro. What if someone got DCC and CC tattooed to him? I mean, that's a little less. I mean, like, I don't know. Like the whole thing is just, I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting logos or nothing like that, but I don't know. Pretty crazy. Yeah. But it's a cool. I mean, it's a cool logo. Pulse Chain and Ink and all this stuff. They got cool logos, man. That's not bad. I probably would have made it a little smaller or something like that, but just have it a part of like a little. You can make it a little smaller and still have it really well designed. It just if you're gonna get a tattoo, go to an expensive tattoo artist. Go to a expensive tattoo artist. If you're like, I mean, I personally I don't have any tattoos at all. I've thought of them here and there, but then it's just like at some point it's going to look awful, or I don't know. I mean, come on, bros. It just is what it is. Sal, the crypto flow just originated a mortgage loan from my friend and got him 5.25 by buying down half a point. It's not bad. It's not bad. That does seem kind of a little bit low, though. But I mean, rates are coming down. I mean, in anticipation, I guess. But like, that's good. Insane. Anyways, bloop. Yeah, but sometimes you got to make the move. You know, like I mean, sometimes people are moving because of work or life or something like that, or sometimes I know people that they've been waiting for a house to go on the market and they'll just buy it at that price because they've been waiting for that specific property to go on sale. We go with the bro. That would be funny, dude. I was like, I'll take out a temporary tattoo of a fucking ice cream cone like Gucci. That would be really funny. Oh my god. Yeah, and like there's places. I mean, like I don't have tattoos, so I mean, take whatever I say with a grain of salt. But like, there's certain places where tattoos look really good, like a sleeve, right? But you actually notice it where tattoos look good is almost completely correlated to androgen receptors, which is like basically where the masculine frame is, right? So it's like it's your chest, clavicle. Up here, shoulder caps, arms, biceps, that's why those are places that looks good. Where it looks really bad is like a butt cheek, a tramp stamp. You know what? Tattoo down your spine doesn't look terrible, right? But it's got to stay on the spine. Thigh tattoos usually are terrible ideas. Tattoos on your foot, tattoos on your heel, usually a bad idea. Aesthetically speaking, now if it's part of a Yakuza thing, right? That's a whole thing. That's an entire thing, But getting tattoos on your neck usually are pretty stupid, especially if you're working and you need to keep working, right? A tattoo on your face, anything crazy, fucking teardrops, super dumb. I might just go into the tattoo removal business, man. I've been thinking about that for a minute, actually. It's like, why just like, you know, it's like if I start a tattoo, if I start a tattoo parlor, right? And I don't have tattoos, you're like, what the fuck, right? But you start a tattoo removal services. I used to have tattoos everywhere. Now I don't. Pretty funny. Yeah. The thing is, it's not perfect because people who really have like really hardcore tattoos, it's really hard to take them off. And I have had a conspiracy theory for a while that you were actually, if you get, I think tattoos actually are poisoning you. Just a little thing in the back of my mind. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've always thought a little bit, you know, you never know. Like, I don't know. Tattoos are ugly on women. Not really. No, I've seen girls with good tattoos. It just gets crazy because like they get like some of the tattoos they get or look really nice on them. It's a lot of times because the tattoos they get them when they're broke and they don't get a good tattoo artist to put them on. But I've seen incredible sleeves on chicks that look pretty decent. A really bad tattoo on a woman is like right here in the chest in the middle. Like right between the titties, horrible decision. It always looks bad, and then it always makes your titties look saggy and shit. It's a bad look. Tramp stamps, I mean, bros. I mean, you know, bro. You know. Come on. Show the tat I got with Hex and Pulse logo. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, brother. All right. The sit down with the $5 super chat. Do you think AVAX is starting to run away in price? I can't control my urge to ape anymore. Dollar cost ape. Let me look. AVAX. It's up 1% for the day, $23. I mean, it's still within range. I mean, Charlie did his big show on AVAX and was $25, so you can still buy here. Totally, bro. Do you think AVAX it's gonna run away? I mean, it's gonna start going up because it's lost so much ground to Solana that it's gonna try to make a little comeback. It's not gonna outpump Solana, but maybe from bottom to the temporary catch up, that's actually a really significant move. And then, it might beat in percentage gains, but in terms of overall for the cycle, it'll be down, but who knows? I think a lot of the big moves are all happening in 25. But just this actually perfectly goes into this question. So Hollow Mask is when we hit a new all-time high on a Bitcoin. I think at the end of the year. I think we're going to have a decent Q4 on Bitcoin. At the very least, a retest back to 74,000. We're looking at probably like 81K to maybe we can test 100. That would be really great. I think that is actually extremely possible. We're not that far off, bros. Like we're at literally what? Let me look. We're at 56,000. As long as we're closing above these prices, probably like maybe 58, a little bit higher than that. I think that's really sustainable and stuff like that. But like, it's going to be also very hard for Bitcoin to go under $1 trillion market cap. It's got a lot. There's a lot of people money that'll buy it at like slightly below and at a $1 trillion market cap. So that's what we're talking about. Yeah. Let's see. When do you think they'll start moving up after the Fed meeting this month? I think so. Yes. Yeah. There'll be a temporary, because let me look on the 18th. That's next Wednesday. So is it next Wednesday? Yeah, next Wednesday. So I think things will start getting green again by Friday, unless the market takes. I mean, the market's going to take it whatever the way they're going to take it by Thursday, but by Friday and over the weekend and stuff, I think we're going to end the September kind of decently, I believe. Where do you see Illuvium by the end of the year? With Ethereum moving up and stuff, I'd at least see it back in the 70s, maybe higher and stuff, because a lot of it's getting shaky. I mean, the reason Ethereum projects are down is because Ethereum's down. And Ethereum has lagged behind what? Outside of a couple of things like Pepe and stuff that because we've had more of an ETF cycle / what? Meme coin cycle, right? An AI cycle, right? These have been the three narratives probably in that ETF, number one, meme, number two, AI narrative, number three, right? And an L1 would probably be 4, right? But those have been the main narratives this cycle. So yeah. When we close 62, we're heading for 80K. 81K is really like the special number and stuff like that. I mean, let me see, 69 divided by 2 plus 69. Yeah. You know, it's really like I've said this before. Once we reach about 81, 84,000, that's the price where people are like, holy fuck, bull market's on. Bull market's on. Oh my God, risk on. And you'll see, you'll feel this euphoria. You're going to feel like you know, like in Star Wars, when they're about to go light speed, they're about to like jump, right? And then the star's going, that's what's going to happen. It's like, but it's like moving in slow mo. The star's moving fast, but you're starting to finally move forward. It's going to be, you will all feel it. I'm telling you, you will feel it. It's going to be like, oh shit, boom, and you're off. You're like, holy shit. It's crazy. It really is. Like I remember feeling this at when we hit $27,000 on Bitcoin. It was insane. Like everyone in DeFi, everyone was like, oh my God, I gotta buy. Like literally, you went and bought stuff that minute. She's like, fuck, it's about to move, and you just whatever you had in like save, you just threw it. Oh, orgasmic and stuff. And then it's gonna be it's gonna be like memes like this, you know, and you know, it's gonna be crazy. You know, it's it's gonna be calling.
Hey, boss. Good.
You know, it's gonna be all these things, and you know, and then what's gonna happen is, you know, at some point in between now and probably Q2 of next year, you know, you're gonna be like.
So I was right. I took a rash of shit for 2 years, but I was right. And everyone was wrong. And yeah, I got a bonus check for it. Sue me. You know? It's a lot of money. I get it. I can feel you judging me. That's palpable. But hey, I never said I was the hero of this story.
Yeah. All right. The sit down with the fight also. Are you stocked up in emergency supplies in case of Black Swan? Water, food, weapons, cold brew. Cold brew? No, actually, I think it's fucking cold. I think it's a cold brew way. Haitians are eating pets in Ohio now. What? What? I mean, Ohio's Ohio, bro. But I mean, the memes are pretty. My lord. In terms of like emergency supplies, yeah, I've got water and food, weapons, yes. Cold brew, no. So I mean, I've got to make that. Probably gets cold brew. I need to get some coffee away. No, I've just seen memes about it, but I don't know where it originated from. I mean, one minute it's the Indians, the next it's the fucking Haitians. I mean, it's just the racism pinwheel. It just keeps changing. It was Jews, it was the Jews. It went from Jews to Indians to Haitians. No. It was Jews, Venezuelans, Indians, Venezuelans, Haitians so far this year. A lady was arrested for eating a cat. The Haitians. I mean, it's going to go Chinese next. I mean, if we're following this era, like, I mean, come on. From Nepal. Springfield, we had a population of 60,000. Joe Biden flew 20,000 Haitians to live in the conservative areas in Ohio. Now they're eating people's cats and dogs. Bro.
Who's that Pokemon?
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Jeez, dude. Man, this is one crazy simulation room, you guys. And this one, I have no idea what you're talking about with this, bro. But okay. Imagine that happening in your small town. I know that's crazy, bro. Just fucking a third of the population just gets fucking put in. That's insane, dude. That's fucking wow. Just wow. And they probably did that to make it more of a swing state, I imagine. All right. Yeah, let's see. Boo $1. Should wait for more DCA. Keep DCAing, I guess. Just don't blow all the dry powder, but like keep DCAing. Get your bag. I'm pretty much there already. There's a problem. There's also a problem too. Like, I mean, there's never enough Bitcoin, right? But like, there is this whole sort of thing with, especially with like lower market cap coins, right, where you can own too much supply. I have run into that issue before in the past. Too much, you know. Usually 1%, maybe 1.5%, 2% maximum of the total supply. After that, you know, it gets troublesome. Because then you have to play all these fucking games of like creating multiple wallets and then funding those wallets in order to buy up supply in all those wallets in order to like basically without bringing up suspicion that you're actually taking profits and shit and trying to fuck the price up. So be careful. Common Demel, common, very common. Wait, Haiti has a population of 100,000. Now it's 80,000. Get the fuck out of here. Haiti only had 100,000 people? Damn. No, I better shut my racist ass up. I ain't gonna say shit. Anyway. Yeah, fucking builders are offering. Oh, okay, so that's what you meant, Sal. Okay, yeah, so Sal, yeah, the reason that they're doing that is because they're trying to sell the houses at a high price. So they're offering deals like that because they can make the money off of selling it off the high ticket price, so they don't lose on what they paid for in terms of like, as long as someone's on the loan, that means they can get cashed out for those properties basically. So because the banks will take over the note because like builders, I don't know if this numbers are right, but depending on the builder and where they're building for like what, like $100, $150, $200 a square foot, right? So if as long as they're able to get that money back for those properties, then the bank will give them the money. Hey, we made a loan, boom, boom. They get their cashed out. They just made their money back on that property plus the gain on top of it. So they're like, fuck you, man. We'll take the lower interest rate. We'll eat that in order just to sell them at the high price before things really go down, you know? Opinion on Wingo Swap. Honestly, I'm going to be talking about this in the crypto mindset course. I don't own any at all right now. I am looking at it right now, but for people who don't know, the crypto mindset course.com/access right here. The crypto mindset course comes live September 27th, you guys. Get in or be square, man. Sign up now. It doesn't cost anything right now, man. Just leave your email and you will get, you leave your best email right here. You click to sign up. You'll get to know exactly when it launches at exactly midnight on the 27th. Everything you need to know is down here, you guys. It goes live the 27th, and the first webinars go live. I think October 14th is the first webinar. So the sales window is about 5 days exactly, from the 27th to October 2nd. And then from there, the classes start on the 14th. So there you go. Bam. Boom. We got a $5 super chat from the sit down. Anyways, of getting out of paying a short-term capital gains, I feel like a bonehead IRS agent ain't going to know how to audit your crypto well. I know not what you speak of, sir. We will have a tax webinar. Me and Charlie are not tax advisors, consultants, lawyers, anything to do with taxes at all. But we will have a tax, we'll have Steve from accounting doing a tax webinar on crypto and overall taxes. And I think it's always a great lesson for you guys. He always updates it, and it's current for what the times are right now. And I think it's pretty important just to kind of start setting that up right now, or putting yourselves in positions like right now. I know not everyone can do this right now, but getting ready for the bull run, right? One small thing you could do, and it's a big move, right? But like moving to a state with lower, with 0%, state income tax can put you in a much better, you can pay much less in taxes. That's like a 30% savings, especially like when I moved from California to Las Vegas, that was a pretty big savings. That was a 30+% savings rate. So that's pretty good. So what are your thoughts on ICP crypto? I don't personally like it. They did a lot of fuck shit, really. One thing that left a pretty bad taste in my mouth is when they launched on, Andreessen Horowitz owned quite a lot of ICP, and when it launched on Coinbase, it just gigged. Here, I could even show you guys. I got receipts. ICP. Internet computer money. Let's go to Max. Okay, time to do a little story time, you guys, on ICP, and that doesn't stand for Insane Clown Posse. Internet computer currently at $7, launched up here on Coinbase, and Andreessen Horowitz allegedly started selling, an insider started selling, and dropped the price all the way down to $34. So it went from $461, $500, bam, and allegedly, Andreessen Horowitz, A16Z Capital, made about $800 million on that. And after they launched this token and it dumped, allegedly the next day they launched a $800 million innovation fund. Incredible. So Andreessen Horowitz got out allegedly, dumped it down, took the $800 million they dumped on dum-dums buying ICP, and made another VC fund to buy into more projects so they could dump later. You know? So what a beautiful story. And this was getting shilled so hard by all the mainstream influencers. God damn, that was an ass fucking, bros. That was an ass fucking. We stayed away from this bullshit, and thank God, man. But like, look at this. So I mean, let's just say you bought the exact load, $34, whatever the fuck it is, right here on July 21. That means Bitcoin topped in November of 2021. It went up to $80. So if you got lucky, you can maybe squeeze a 2.5x. And then been pretty bad. But they're trying to pump it now because, I mean, it is down a lot now. But you got to imagine market cap wise. Let's just see. Like now, currently, most of the supply is out right now. Right. So if I do some mathematication, right? If I do $34 times, or I guess divided by 7.71, that's a 4.4x. If I multiply the market cap, 3,620, 132. So that means in order to get back to its bull market all-time low of $34, it has to reach about a $16 billion market cap. And currently it's number 28 in market cap. So obviously things move. If these move, you know, a lot of things can move up, right? Where the fuck's ICP? Goddamn. Oh, yeah, 28, right? If I were to actually go to ICP, let's go to their thing, right? More than likely, I bet you they've added AI somewhere in this. Of course they did. Compute reinvented. The internet computer enables you to build anything without traditional IT and big tech. It hosts decentralized serverless compute. I mean, I doubt that. Decentralized serverless compute that's simpler, immune to cyber attack, and unstoppable, controlled by DAOs, which is the VCs. Let's stop it. This is fake. This is fake. Anytime you hear a DAO, like it's fake, like democracy, it's not. It's fake. It's not bullshit, right? If the team owns 80% of all the voting shares, and you can vote on any proposal that you would like, and let's just say I control 80% of the DAO. 80% of the tokens, I can do anything I want. It's fake democracy. There's no voting. It's not decentralized. because VCs control a lot of. The VCs get to do whatever the fuck they want with it, bros, and the team. Create a Web3 social networks and media, SoFi, games, multi-chain dApps, AI. Of course, they added the AI. Enterprise, internet is evolving. Start hacking. I've never met one person ever using internet computer ever. Not one. Mind you, I've been in crypto 8 fucking years already. I have never. Yo, Miguel. Yo, you heard about this brand new thing called Internet Computer Online Windows Visa? Nah, Holmes. Right? Because somehow it's racist. Yo, nah, Holmes. I've never heard of that, man. What's that? Dog. Yo, dog, man. It's this thing where, like, I'm able to, like, download this app and, like, make this other app and fucking put it to the fucking big corporate fucking tax shills, dogs, like Google and Facebook. Word? That's the sickest shit I've ever heard in my life, dog. Damn. Never. 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 You hear that silence? You hear that silence? That's how many people currently are using it right now. And I'm demonetized. Woo! All right, let's take the stream off the fucking beaten path, you guys. I'm demonetized now. Let's do it, man. Let me show you what'll happen very soon.
Dude, can you turn that beat up a little bit? Yeah, just like that. Perfect. There's 2 instructions I need you to follow. When I say red light, I need you to stop. When I say green light, I need you to go.
Red light. Green light.
Now when the strobe light hits, I want you to move like this. Now when the strobe light hits, I want you to move like this. Hit the strobe. 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 Now. We know we've all been through kindergarten, people, so we know what a red light and a green light is. So when I say red light, stop.
Red light. Green.
That meme explains so much of the truth. It is truly reality. Welcome to the demonetized stream, you guys. Welcome. I lasted about an hour and 20 minutes before I did some stupid shit. Beautiful. One day during the bull run, when the price is real high, I'm going to have to tone it down because I'm trying to, outreach to the most amount of people. But all the people who are going to make money are here right now, which is beautiful, man. ICP has to get to such a high market cap, and because you can fully dilute it and it's still really high. That's actually one of the big problems with it. So it's going to hit a kind of a glass ceiling because one of the better performing coins in the cycle is going to be Pepe, and it has been Pepe. And one of the highest points it can get to is like 42 billion market cap. This thing has to get, it's just insanity where, in order for it to get to any decent prices, And on top of that, too, if it ever was, I know from experience, if there ever is something to actually possibly hurt Google and YouTube or Instagram, Facebook and Google have their tentacles everywhere. Remember Theta? Theta was actually the streaming platform for people in crypto, and Google and Samsung stuck so much money into it and sunk that ship to fuck it up. Theta was actually a real holy fuck, we're finally gonna have something to fight YouTube and stuff and come up and stuff. And nope. Google's as soon as I saw Google's one of the main investors, I knew they took out their competitors. Now let's see. Start hacking today. What are you hacking? Hack what? Oh my God. ICP careers, wiki, dashboard. At least our website got better. Now, where's their team? Crazy. You can't find their team easily. Isn't that funny? If I was Apple, I don't know. Incredible. Start hacking, Miguel. Maybe I'll do a nice little deep dive and really start using ICP, baby. I'll start hacking. I'm a hacker now, baby. Black hat, son. White hat. Horrible. Oh, man. Bullshit. Such bullshit, boo. Hacksaw, that's right. Yeah, man. So look, where is this right now? Let's talk about some deals right now, right? We obviously could take a little dip down, but it's going to be hard for unless equities take another massive. Equities are the only thing that's going to take Bitcoin down below $1 trillion. And if equities don't shit the bed this month, then we're fucking golden, bros. That's it. So buy with conviction. Look, this is great. It's not $3,000 anymore. This is good price. Remember, my top end. Do not buy Ethereum past $3,400. It's $1,000 below that mark. Ethereum is a buy. Bitcoin, if you got the money, shit, but you got 100K, right? Look, if you're brand new to crypto, buy a Bitcoin, buy alts. That Bitcoin will save your butt if you're retardedly wrong because of your coin choosing, and then everything else you buy, you're golden, and then you use DCA into the alts, and then don't buy any more Bitcoin because you got a Bitcoin that's such a big part of your portfolio. Sauce for days right there, and it's really true. If you don't know what you're doing, just buy Bitcoin, Ethereum. Just put 50-50, or go a little heavier on Ethereum because it's the one that's down the most right now, and it will start pumping up eventually. Even that, you'll end up winning big. Let's see where Pancake is right now. I bought some Pancake in the $1.50 range. Let's see where it's at today. $1.60. It's up a little bit. I think this will pump up. I got some faith in some cake right now. What else can we look at? Yeah, everyone's talking about Nero on ETH and stuff like this. It's being shilled a lot by a lot of the. I saw this about a week ago and stuff down here and stuff. Interesting. You actually mentioned it on one of my shows. It's done pretty good. It's done really good. But there is quite a lot of Twitter guys shilling this now and stuff like that. So Solana is still a decent buy. You know, obviously if we can get lower than $1, I mean, $130, it's really good. But Solana is a really good buy. Doge 10 cents still a good buy. Obviously, if you can buy 9 cents, 8 cents, that's even better. Ton token, everyone's now. This one's the reason this isn't pumping right now is because of the founder getting arrested in France. Another reason not to go to France, but pretty decent token. Can go up pretty decently as well, but it is already high in market cap, but it has billions behind it. The founders are very wealthy, and they're really trying to promote the whole ecosystem, the whole ton ecosystem, and kind of being its own decentralized network, which is really good. Let's keep going. Cardano. I think Cardano it's going to do nothing until we break the all-time highs and stuff like that on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but decent price. I think it was a little lower earlier, but it's been relative. It's been holding up decently, I guess. Let's see. Boom. 28 cents. 31 cents. Yeah, so you're basically buying. You're buying very close to the lows right here. I think it's a 20 local lows for this cycle and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's a good project. The founder's still around. I think they took his YouTube channel. I'm not sure if he got it back, but they took his YouTube channel away. But he's still out here. That means if they took his channel away, it was for something, because that guy doesn't curse or do anything terrible. Why would they take his channel away? Why would they take his channel away? It means he's spitting something true. And it was him showing people how to create a decentralized network where people can't stop what you're doing. They don't like that. Huh. Avalanche is a great project. Great project. There's a lot of yield farming to be done on Avalanche. It's going to be playing catch up with Solana for a while, but it's a great project. I believe it or not, the federal government's doing something in here. I think the Democrats got money through Avalanche. Polkadot, as long as you're buying around here, you should be okay. But it's been lagging behind quite a lot. So we need some news on this. Chainlink, no thank you. Shiba Inu, you'd rather buy Doge or Pepe if you're gonna buy either one of those two. One day, Litecoin, one day, I hope, but we'll see. Near protocol. Wow, this is buying it, right? I mean, that's a decent price on Near. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Near protocol. Yeah. And you're buying anywhere in the threes. It's a little getting in the fours. It's still cheap. This is a coin that I believe, if the bull market lasts, deep in the 25, could actually get an ETF or get added to an ETF of multiple L1s or something like that. Because Near Protocol is a US based chain. Y Combinator. It's one of the Silicon Valley. There's only 2 Silicon Valley VC chains here in America. It's Near Protocol and Solana. Interesting. It's not pumping. There's nothing going on in the ecosystem. But there will be.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
Do you hear me?
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
Like the VCs have pumped Solana, the money shall flow to these other L1s.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
And scared money don't make money. And if you don't put money in and you don't invest and you don't take risk, whether that's in real estate, whether that's single family homes, whether it's house hacking, whether it's something, you have to take a risk right now, right? Even if you didn't do crypto, right? Even if you did not do crypto, I would be trying to house hack. I'd be trying to get into a fucking 4-plex, a 3-plex, living in one of those places to lower my cost of living down so I have more money to invest. What are you doing? And if you do nothing with your life, bro, the suicide squad awaits you. Whew. Sal, the crypto fool, keep getting Phantom on the Gemini credit card or rotated the words to Pepe? Ooh, that is a fucking good question. Move it to Pepe because like you can consistently keep earning Pepe the whole bull run, where on Phantom it's going to disappear or it's going to become more volatile and it can become a little more dangerous after the conversion and stuff like that. So that's the way I would do it. That's the way I do it. Yeah, move it to Pepe. Let's keep going. Gio Torres, Trezor or Ledger? Okay. Trezor all the way. Ledger is based in where? France. And the French government's been putting pressure on Ledger on especially some of its because Ledger has a lot more fancier bells and whistles in terms of like you can swap inside the wallet and fuck all that fancy shit. Your Trezor is supposed to be a boring ass bank vault. You put coins in, super safe. And if you need to trade around, you take those coins, move it to a different wallet, and do thy deeds. Ledger's not only geo-tracking you, I'm pretty sure they like if you're buying a Ledger and you're using it a lot and stuff like they probably more than likely know who owns the money. They know quite a lot of stuff. I'm not saying that they're giving your private keys away or nothing like that, but there was a hack on Ledger that basically they got everyone's email addresses. Just a lot of crazy shit's going on with Ledger. The French government's putting more pressure on them. I just knowing the French bros. If I know the French, just be careful. You know, why risk it? You know, stay away. Trezor's, I think I like Trezor a lot more. It's more decentralized, and yeah, I just think. I mean, either way, they're not. None of them are perfect, but you know, I think Trezor's a much better option. Oh, did I miss your super chat? I must have not saw it. Let's look. Where's your super chat? Did I miss it? What the fuck? Oh, okay. JR Vest. Any thoughts on 404s and NFTs getting some love? They will on a $6,000 Ethereum. You need a 50% from the previous all-time high to get some action in NFTs because you need people to have poker chips in order to invest and speculate within the ecosystem on retarded shit. So at some point we will have another crypto mindset NFT. We'll have another NFT course in the future when we feel like there's like some value to give there and then teach it and stuff like that. But NFTs will come back, but it's going to be much later in the cycle. And you know, you need a higher Ethereums. You just need a much higher Ethereum price. But memes are basically taking the place of the NFTs for this cycle. But like NFTs aren't dead. Well, they're dead right now for sure, but they're coming back and the technology is going to be used because NFT technology is very legit and it's going to be used for a lot of things that are going to be used all over the world. So there you go. Let's see. Did I forget another super chat? Jot. Which coins can do more than 25x according to you? Now, that's a very loaded question. I think quite a lot of them can do 25x's and stuff like that. I mean, Pepe's already done that for me. I already talked about that. I think Pulse Chain can. I think the Pulse Chain ecosystem can. It's just a waiting game, and there's risk with that. Any coin that can give you those kind of returns, there's risk in there, right? I think Phantom can return quite a lot. Can I do a 25x from here? Let me see. Maybe only if the market's fucking hot as fuck. You know, if you bought on the recent low, I think yes. But if you're buying it at $1, no, right? I mean, I hope that'd be fucking crazy when it comes to Sonic, but it's just you just don't know, right? But there's a lot of coins that you can make those kind of X's, but they're just higher in the risk curve. Maybe something like an equalizer can if you bought in the $3 or $4 or $5 range. But there's going to be a lot of selling pressure, I believe, at $100. You know, there's a lot of coins you can make money on, but it's higher risk, right? But you just can't have all your money. Like I think Gala could do that possibly. Root can do that. There are certain coins, but they don't look good. That's the whole thing. Is like when the coins that there's certain Boo. I think Boo can do a 25x. I think that's in the realm of possibility. 100%. That Boo's a good one because it's at $1. Its all-time high is $38. They fundamentally haven't changed any of their tokenomics, but I'm still investigating. We will have a Spooky Swap webinar in the Crypto Mindset course. We are going to have a Sonic webinar in the Crypto Mindset course, and a lot of that stuff I'm not going to be actively trading and stuff like that. So it's going to be pretty awesome and stuff. So it's going to be spooky season, you guys. It's going to be a nice Halloween for Phantom. I guess technically it'll be the last Halloween on Phantom, basically, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, I bought 100. Let's see, I bought 100,000 PHEX at the all-time low. Should I stake it? You could stake some, but don't stake it all, brother. Like that's a big mistake. You have to have something to take some profits on, you know. But you can do some stakes if it's on PHEX and stuff, and that should be fine. But I currently it's just kind of, for me, it's just I stake out to the next cycle and beyond. So like 27 and onwards and making my ladder that way, because what's the point of having any coins come out now? You're buying them at the cheapest right now. The yield you'll generate in the next year or two is kind of dog shit. It's whatever. But yield from 4 or 5 more years from people emergency unstaking, it gets a little juicy from there, you know? Yeah. Oh, muted myself. Oops. You guys didn't hear anything I said right now, right? Did you hear anything I said right now? Yes, no, maybe so. Nope. Fuck. All right, I have to say that again. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about Phantom dying. We'll have to see what happens, whether it becomes a Kusama situation or it just eventually just kind of whittles down. I think there's going to be a last minute glory pump in 25 for it. So we'll see how it goes. Like, you know, there's a case. I'm going to be talking about strategy about Phantom in the Crypto Mindset course. I'm not going to say it on here on YouTube and stuff like that, but I got strategy for coins and what I'm going to do and whether or not what coins I'm going to keep or what percentages and stuff like that. But we'll definitely be talking about it in the course. Yeah. Let's see. Alex Liu, man. Interesting profile pic. Putting several paychecks worth in earnings into Pulse Chain ecosystem, biggest DC I've ever done. Hey, shout out to you, brother. Hey, you know, the DCAs, the lows are the ones that make the most X's. It's true. It's very true. You know, Near Protocol could do very well as well. There's a lot of coins that can do very, very well. It just all depends. Like if Bitcoin doesn't limp tick, and if Bitcoin can go like 160, maybe $250,000 before it fucking implodes. Oh my god, bro! I mean, sky's the limit. Maybe even ICP actually does something. You know, I mean, pigs can fly at that point. Anything is possible. Like, geez, dude, you know, it's so beautiful, man. Like, it really is. All right. Caspa is going to do, that's a good, I mean, right now, this is probably the new levels and stuff. So let me just see in the last month. Yeah. So buying 15 to 14 cents is the new kind of I would say the new 11 cents for Caspa. So this is where you accumulate anything like that. And this is when you start looking into the Caspa ecosystem to see if there's any underlying coins to make some money. You know, and you make a couple of investment coins. One play that I'm going to make a DCA into pretty recently was like Metis. This is a pretty low cap L2, but it's going to have some action with Jewel and so $29, super low market cap. Chain's deader than dog shit, but I know there's gonna be some action on it and stuff, and then later on some Ethereum money is going to translate over, because this is going to very alt Ethereum play. It can do very well. I'm also throwing some more money into Velo, just like I did because Velodrome it's beat up. No one's caring about it too much right now, but it's the main OP play. It's their version of Equalizer and Aerodrome on OP. So it's only 60 million market cap, fully diluted that. You can pick up a decent supply of it. I mean, if I look at last year, what it's done, right? It did a big, massive move here when Ethereum popped. Because why? Because these L2s are make a lot of their money off of Ethereum pumping up and off of the yielding they're doing and all the other stuff that's going on. So when Ethereum pumps up, do these monster moves. This is a coin that could do a 25x. But since it can do a 25x, Mio, I've got to put all my money. No, do not do that. Very fucking stupid. When it works out, sure, you're like, oh, fucking genius. But a lot of times you're gonna get wrecked, right? This is why, like, you put your money in like 40% into, like, you know, if you're a little more degenerate, you 30 to 40% in some stable plays, some Ethereum, some Bitcoin, some Solanas, some plays like that, and then you go down the risk curve and you put much more money down there on some of these plays, and then you can hit a really nice exit with this coin, right? I mean, 7 cents, it can go to 30, it can go much higher than that. I mean, that's pretty good. This going to $1 is not like oh my god, it's going to go to $1. You know, like, it just all depends on where Ethereum goes. You know, we have a $6,000, $8,000, $12,000 Ethereum. Maybe there's going to be talks of, like, if the bull market is going very well next year. I know it looks crazy and all crypto all-time highs are never possible, but I've seen it happen. And you got to take the shot, even if we're wrong. You're fucking crazy not to take a shot just because of all the upside there. You know, if Ethereum can and will, like the talks is like, it's going to hit 20,000 like Bitcoin in 2017. Where the fuck are these L2 coins and their derivative tokens going to go to? It's sky fucking high. If I look at the chart for, like, Aerodrome, right, on Ethereum, right? Let's look at the last year. Where's this? March? Yeah, exactly. It actually popped up a little bit earlier than March. This thing was down here, what? 2 cents. Boom. So I know guys who who bought down here, exited big time, and are out of this thing right here. And it's crashed down pretty good. So let's just I'll call it $2 top. $2 top. Right now it's currently sitting at 55 cents. So it's retraced about 75%. This is when you start DCing slightly into Aerodrome, right? And, you know, we talked about it in the courses back here. So people made money. Some people made money over here. And then, you know, we kind of stopped talking about it because, you know, we didn't want people to get Rexfilled too much. But it's come down quite a lot. You know, like, I think was it 42 cents and stuff, 55. So you're buying relatively okay. You know, if you're buying 50, you're buying 50 cents or lower, 40, you know, below 60, you're getting at a good rate on Aerodrome. And, you know, it's the same thing, like Aerodrome, Velodrome, and Equalizer are all the same thing. It's all built off of technology that Andre has made, basically. These are plays that you can make. This is not like, oh my god, I'm putting my whole portfolio, but, you know, putting 1 or 2%, it's worth it. I think it's worth a shot. You know, why not take a shot? You think Cospa hitting $2 is possible? I think it's possible. Yeah, it could hit $2. I think fucking Ponke could hit. Let's see what the price is. I think Ponke could actually hit about $2 to $4. I think it's possible. I mean, if Giga doesn't rug, I think Giga too. I mean, that's all it takes, you know. Yeah, in crypto market, you must let your nuts hang, and these are when you make these investments, because right now people are scared and they're like, I don't know, just fucking close. I mean, what else is there? I mean, fuck. You were going to spend this money on a bitch, so might as well. I mean, it was gonna leave your hands anyway, you know.
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
Thank you so much.
That's
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's the thing.
Ooh, child, listen.
When I'm there to think about. La, 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 la.
There's no nobility in poverty.
I have been a rich man and I have been a poor man, and I choose rich every fucking time.
Country, you gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the work. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
Woo, sauce for days, man. Can Gala reach $3? I mean, I hope, but the range is like 40 to $1, and we'll have to see but that's not going to happen until deep into 25, bros. You know, you buy those coins now when they're dirt cheap, no one gives a fuck, and you buy like a couple shots, and then you're out. You get your bag and hope it does something. You know, right here at Gala, same thing. It's you can buy like what, $1,000. Buy about 53,000 tokens. Walk the fuck away. If it can reach 40 cents or $1, you made some really good. That's a 25xer. If it can do some crazy moves like that, right? If it goes dollars, oh my god, you fucking killed it, right? Root Red Network, right? No one's talking about this coin. It's it is high risk, high reward on this coin, right? But this is a coin that's basically at 2 cents. It's basically at its all-time lows right now. No one's talking about it at all. 0% hype. There's going to be some talk about this, I think, next month, a little bit. But, like, yeah, it's all-time lows. Yeah, it's like right now. It's 1.8. It is half a, what is it? Not even half a penny. I mean, what would that be? It'd be like a tenth of a penny above its all-time low. Sprinkle some cheddar. Throw in Ethereum, walk away. Ethereum might be a lot for some people, but just depending on what it is, right? Let's just say, hey, what's an Ethereum at? Like $2,300? Let's say you do $2,300. One of ETH. You buy yourself 119,000 tokens, maybe 120,000 tokens. Walk the fuck away. If this thing does some crazy shit and it actually does something decent, you got that 25x. You turn an Ethereum into many Ethereums. Lock in those profits. Let Ethereum go up. Sell it off. Whew. Make some money. Make some money. Solid crypto fool. I'm too deep already. Might as well finish a DCA another year. Well, you can't DCA the whole year, brother. The move. And we'll be talking about. I'm going to have a webinar on just dollar cost averaging and strategies and kind of what to do with capital. What I'm doing with capital and what I do in certain situations of capital, because everyone's a little different, right? I'm going to have the strategies for guys who have just working. They only make smaller DCAs, all the way up to guys who have a lot of capital and are really just like I've got about $1 million to invest in everywhere in between. You know, that's kind of how it goes. Oh, whoops. Let's see what's up the 7 days. Sui's up a little bit. The thing about these coins is they're very extremely VC heavy and stuff. So you got to be careful. This one you have to be a little more careful of, as well as Psy as well. They can make some money. They definitely can. This is at $1 billion market cap. There's upside there, right? And the good thing is that these are the dollar ranges, so they don't seem that expensive for retail. There's the JP Morgan token. Phantom doing all right. Starknet, man. Starknet. Who the fuck's buying Starknet? Optimism. A good yield farming place. There's a lot of places to yield farm this and stuff like that, and then earn some yield. You can get some free optimism from essentially yield farming and getting airdrops. But BitTorrent bros, no, thank you. Dog with hat, 54 in market cap. It's lagging behind. It's lagging behind Pepe and stuff like that, but it's not dead. Aave, there's some big moves going down in Aave, but Aave is jumping on Phantom as well. Say as well, fucking EOS, get the hell out of here. Helium's actually a decent play on Solana. It's on Solana. It actually does something. Real world use case token. So Helium's actually a decent alt on Solana. So like a Helium bag, a Ponke bag, a couple of other coins you like on that, like Frog might not be a bad one as well. I don't know if is it on here? Probably not. Oh, it is. Yeah, Frog. This is a decent one on Solana right now. Obviously catching on the red day, but 7 cents right now, pretty low in market cap, but I think it's going to do decent. They're trying to create like a frog narrative right now on Solana right now. So frog might be a decent play, but this is just risk. You're just playing, this is a play around meme coin money on Solana. You know, Ponke, Giga, Frog, decent plays on Sol. And yeah. Yeah. Thoughts on the best place to live in the United States outside of the U.S.? Wait, thoughts on the best place to live in the U.S. and outside the U.S. for crypto investors? Nevada, Florida, Texas, depending on where you live in Texas. Austin's probably not that great, but Texas is just a great state as well. I mean, those are just the best ones so far. You know, Wyoming is got a lot. There's a lot of benefits for incorporating in Wyoming for crypto companies. There's a lot of protections there and stuff. It's just the weather's not that great. Now, in terms of outside the United States, there's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, it was still part of the United States technically, but like Puerto Rico is pretty decent. It's just, you know, you got to be accustomed to the move. Probably learn a little Spanish and stuff. If you're single, it works a lot better. If you're married with kids, it's a lot more difficult, and you're uprooting your family. So there's that, like culture shock might be pretty big, as well as like some utilities might not be that great because the internet could shut off, or you're there during a tropical storm, which isn't great. Now, in terms of other countries, Argentina's not bad. Main cities, obviously, stay away from the German ones. Thailand's another great one. It's just distractions, you know, distractions. Any 3 out of 10 dude can score with fucking, I don't know, from lady boys all the way to real women. I don't know. Be careful. I usually try to stay away from island nations because there's a little bit of a laziness that happens there. But in terms of other countries like that, I think Japan's pretty good. But I mean, you're still going to be paying U.S. taxes, so no matter what. But like, besides that, obviously El Salvador's okay. Live in the capital city. It's very Bitcoin focused and stuff, but still you have to be very careful. I mean, still it's a very small nation. They have gotten crime under control, but it's still early in the game. But there's people who are taking risk and buying properties in the main capital city and in the biggest cities, and might end up doing really well. But you have to be very careful, right? Same thing. You have to. Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Iran, chill, bro. Yeah, Russia, Ukraine. You guys, Ukraine's wonderful this time of day. But fucking motherfuckers. Besides that, I've heard a lot of great things about Colombia. Colombia's pretty awesome. Medellin, it's really, really great city. But same thing, you have to brush up on your Spanish. You don't have to know a lot, but you have to know enough to kind of traverse around and stuff. Mexico's actually pretty decent as well. But some of these countries, it's better off to be unknown. So having a big social media presence kind of puts you a little bit more in danger. It's like, it's just the truth where like, if you're, let's just say you're really big, if you're really famous, there's more chance you're decent, well-known, that you might have some money. You put yourself in some position where like, you know, you basically tell no one that you're in crypto. And if you're really well-known on social media and stuff that you are in crypto, it's probably very stupid to go down there. You have to be very careful because, you know, you could get kidnapped or killed and stuff like that. So you have to be very, very, very careful, you know. So, I mean, you have to play with some street smarts. I mean, fucking Richard Hart got his ass jacked in Panama. Panama's like a great place, but he still found a way. They still found a way to get, he got his property stolen from him. He got tied up and mugged and stuff. I mean, and hurt bros. And El Salvador El Salvador, it was extremely, extremely dangerous. It's different. Living there is different from visiting and having fun and fucking bitches down there. Right? I've heard a lot of decent things from Costa Rica. Costa Rica's there's a lot of decent places in Costa Rica, but you know, yeah. Just be incognito. Why don't you want to draw attention to yourself if you've got money? Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, you got to be careful. You got to know. Like, I know this. Like, I mean, I'm not big on YouTube, but but you know, someone looks you up and shit, and they're like, all right, we can get this motherfucker. That's dangerous as fuck. You know, so you gotta move. You gotta move. You know, Dubai is another great place. Dubai, 0% taxes. But the thing is you have to give up your U.S. citizenship. So you have to be really sure. So when you make these massive moves, so if you're outside the United States, yeah, fuck. Portugal's incredible for crypto. So is you know, Dubai, right? A lot of UK money going there. Monaco is another great place. A bunch of billionaires and stuff. Monaco is expensive as fuck, but Monaco, you know, there's places all over the world. Switzerland, if you could go to Switzerland and live there and stuff. Switzerland is nice. All the hot chocolate, all the skiing you want. But yeah. Is that the guy who made Pulse Chain and Ecosystem? Let's rob him. Well, that was before that. He had made money anyway. He had made money. I'm butchering the story, but he made money from selling his basically he had a like a car stereo installation business, and he sold it. He retired and he moved to Panama and essentially just got fucked up. They fucked him over. So you have to be careful, and it's tough, dude. And Richard's a smart guy, and they got his ass. So like, fuck, dudes, be careful. You know, you have to be very, very careful. Yeah, Switzerland is a country for rich people, exactly, with UAE, exactly. You got to have money and stuff, and that's the whole thing. Is like you have to play it smart and stuff. So that's why like moving states is a little better usually, because you can lower the tax burden, but it also depends how do you make your money. If you have a physical business where you have to be there, like I didn't move out of California until I was able. I mean, business went completely all online, and then I was able to like move my business off to family members, and then just basically move states and stuff, and then have to worry about that business anymore. You know, I probably could have moved out of like California in like probably the very early 2020 at the earliest and stuff. But dude, like this is true too. You just got to know where you're at. Like, don't flex down there. Even in LA, they're targeting rich dudes to flex too much. Dude, I actually got followed in LA. It was, and that we weren't stunting at all. I don't think I even had a Rolex at the time. Did I have a Rolex on me? I don't even think I had a Rolex on me. This happened. Like, this is early. I think this has been early 2020 when this happened, because I had just gotten. It was around the time that they had Axie Infinity had just gotten the test flight, so you could play the game on mobile. And I had just gotten it, so I'd just done one of my worst interviews of all time with this guy from Axie Infinity, fucking retard. One of the worst interviews I ever did. This guy was socially retarded. One of the dumbest interviews I've ever done. I tried so hard to make conversation, and this guy was just nothing. Total NPC. All he did, I basically interviewed a social recluse. Discord might actually have somewhat friends. I don't even know what this guy. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, I should repost that interview. That's how bad it was. It was the worst interview I've ever. I've never talked to anyone who didn't have a personality. Like, this guy, all he did was play video games that barely were online. It was so bad. It was so bad, bro. It's like, oh my god. I still have that interview too. Fuck, how long? I mean, it's a post, bro. It's so bad, bro. Have you heard some of this shit? Oh my god, I don't even want to post it. It's so cringe, bro. It's so cringe. Oh man, he like a true like, I don't even know, dude. Like, I don't even know how he looked like, but I bet you he has a fedora. I bet you he has a fedora. And I was trying to be so nice to the guy. It just was so rough. But you know, these are the interviews I did to suffer in order to get the alpha, in order to get in there to get these things. And you know, man, dude, the early days were rough, you guys. But I met a lot of cool guys, you know, like, but I took chances and I managed to like, I found Wasabi, I found Anorak, I found, Charlie, like, the only reason that Crypto Mindset Course exists as it is right now is just because, like, I DM'd Charlie out of nowhere and said, hey, brother, like, let's do an interview. And, like, he's like, yeah. And me and him did an interview. And then over time, we've, like, John was doing, we saw John doing courses teaching people about men and picking up women and stuff. And then we're like, we know crypto pretty well. We should probably try to do that. Yeah, dude. And then we did the courses, and it was really successful. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was pretty scary at the time, but yeah. Whatever happened to Wasabi? Dude scrubbed everything on YouTube. I don't know. A lot of people got scared. I don't know. I wish him good luck and stuff. Last I heard, I think he's working right now. But I don't know, man. I wish people would stick around. It sucks. I don't know. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Plan C is mostly on Twitter. He kind of like I mean, Plan C won't get mad at this, but like, come on, man. Like he caught that fucking Mexican flu. He caught that Mexican flu down there in Mexico, brother. Which I warned him about, man. I'm telling you, the Latina coochie, bro, is dangerous. You got to be careful. You know? You and Charlie have linked crypto to the red pill. We absolutely have. We're at the 100% the reason the crypto, like the red pill space, knows so much about crypto. Absolutely. 100%. The entire red pill learned about crypto through me and Charlie. That is like an absolute fact. Like I mean, I basically coined the term the red pill of finance. You know, and it's crazy how it always works. You never know. Like, this is why it's so important to put your work out there. You don't know who's listening. You don't know who's listening out here. I mean, there's 202 people live right now at 10:38 p.m., 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in Thailand, it is, I don't know. Dude, the more, like, it's crazy. I've got so many people that I know of that have moved to Thailand. It's crazy, man. Bangkok is so illustrious. I've got bodybuilding homies that move there for the steroids and for the lady boys, and then the other ones just move for the lady boys. But it's literally like noon right now in Bangkok. You know. Let's see. Exovian. Do you see? DC had a Mexican bro who is stuck in LA. Is it better to just go back to Mexico? Less expensive, more money to DCA, quality of life better. Yeah, but it all depends how you make your money. A lot of people go to Mexico and then, you're living decent for maybe a year, and then you're probably living on donations for another year, and then people stop giving a fuck about you, and you're making less money. It's all about your money. You have to live somewhere like, fuck LA, come to Vegas. Just come to Vegas. There's cheaper places to rent, bro. Rents are coming down all over the place. I mean, even though it's like, I mean, you're probably still safer in North Vegas than you are probably in the ghetto slums of fucking LA, dudes. You know, lower tax burden, but it's all depending on the type of work you make. You have to go where the work is, and then a lot of times, LA is so expensive. LA's a shithole. San Francisco's a shithole. Most of Oakland's not great. I could continue on. I mean, you'd be better off. Honestly, he might be better off trying to find a place to live. He might better, like, what the move would actually be, if let's just say he was serious about it, move to Tijuana, get a place in Tijuana. Don't be stupid. Like, go where like it's safer in Tijuana, and work in the States, and come back to sleep over here in Tijuana, or like have two places. And then there's a lot of people that do that and are saving quite a lot of money. You just got to be not stupid with your money, and not eat so much Chinese food. You know, I think going to Mexico and having the bag is already low key and be low key. Yeah, you have to always be a little low key. You know, like you always got to be a little low key. And you have to be very careful who you keep in your company. You got to be careful with like these. Like in a bigger city, you can be a little bit more relaxed. But small cities, I've explained this to people. Like bang it. I mean, even the Tate's got in trouble for this stuff. But like they have the pool, and then it's in an Anglo countries and stuff where they pull this off. But like, because they would get in trouble with locals because they're just fucking all the chicks, right? But like, you don't know whose chick you're fucking in some of these Mexican towns, and it's all cartels. Super stupid. You know, if it's a small city, if it's a small city in Mexico, it's a small town. Town is more like the right word to use. Small town in Mexico. If it's a sub 10,000 population town, 15,000 town, be fucking doing like, bros. No, like, no, you know, super dangerous, super dangerous. Yeah. There's good. I mean, there's good places, but it also things you also are earning more money in LA. So it's all about that. Like maybe like what one of the best advice I can give you guys is probably just house hack right now is probably really a good move. You know, it's hard to find them, but like if you can find like a 4-plex or a 3-plex, just live in one, rent out the other two, and even if you still have to pay a little bit on the mortgage, right? You probably have more than likely cut your expenses down, and you're building equity in a property, which is like forced savings. And over time, maybe you can do it once or twice more and find some more 3-4 plexes, keep them for a long time. And then those things, like, dude, I remember looking, and I did all this research back in the day because I wanted to be a financial advisor in, in TradFi and stuff. I wanted to work with Fidelity growing up. And, the people who actually retired were people who had paid off properties. You had either your mom and dad had one property that just was like crazy. Let's just say, as an example, I don't know. Let's just say your parents own like a little building or a little flat in New York, and then in the 70s and stuff, and then it appreciated crazy. They sold it. They moved down to Florida, and they retired. That's usually how it goes. That's how it goes. Houston's good. You can buy a small mansion for $500K. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Let's see. Shout out to Brown Conservative Capitalist Uno, because there's many out here, but he's the first one. If it wasn't for me being in the Red Pill community and following FNF, that's where I found you guys. I actually started male self-improvement with a guy called Corey Wayne. Haven't heard of him. Yeah, let me know. If you tweet me out some of his YouTube videos, I'll have to check it out. But definitely. Agree. You have to do everything you can to own at least one property. You have to, you guys, one of the big things, even though this is not a popular, it's like owning, how we say, I do sell most of the crypto, at the top of the market, or as the market's starting to come down, I take profits and just get out, take my capital. I do sell most of my crypto, right? I do keep a small percent, 5%, some stuff that's permanently staked out, like long time, like hex stakes and some things like that, maybe, but most of it's sold, right? As I'm divesting out. And, eventually, you're good, after this next cycle, we have to buy a Bitcoin and keep it forever. It's too risky. It's just like you look back at how many Bitcoin, how many Ethereum you have. If you play the game long, if I just kept all the Ethereum, now it did take 8 years and I did make more money than that, but it is kind of crazy when you look at it, but most people can't say this. Most people, the money, the coins they bought back in 2017, or they have more money then than they have now. I can say that I have more money now than I did back then, but that's not the normal. I was able to buy Ethereum at $5, $10, $15, $25, $100. $8. I think it may have been $8, $8 or $10. But what was the $5 one? Maybe in Litecoin. But anyway, sorry. I'm just kind of rambling here. I am getting Soul Sun. And getting bigger, stronger, sadder. Actually, one thing I'm having trouble with right now is it hurts my fucking elbow when I flex my fucking bicep right now. I can go like this out, it doesn't hurt like that. But when I flex inwards, it's starting to hurt right now. And it's from just all the I have no idea. I wasn't doing crazy singles. I was just doing I'm just doing more moderate reps, 10 reps per my incline benches and stuff. But I look like the lead singer of Deftones. I have no idea. That's pretty funny. You actually want to know something funny about eHex? Right now, right? I remember back in the day, you could write this is actually one Ethereum in the adoption amplifier could get you about $1 million to $1.5 million eHex. Right now, you're getting adoption amplifier levels of eHex for an Ethereum right now. Yeah, I might have to get some elbow wraps and stuff. My knees are really good right now. My hips, my lower back's fucking toast. But I'm gonna have some small Vietnamese lady fucking pretzel me up and shit. But my neck's fine, my shoulders. I've honestly, for all the years I've worked out, I've actually kept myself pretty not fucked up. My shoulders don't hurt. I got pretty good mobility in my shoulders and stuff, but it's just this is I don't know, I'm just getting older, Who the fuck are the death? What the fuck? Try finish oil should lubricate your joints. Fish oil or finish oil? I will. Actually, matter of fact, I will get some fish oil. More Plates, More Dates just came out with a new fish oil. I might try that one out. Let me see. More Plates, More Dates. More plate, dude. If I could have invested, if when I knew I was good at crypto, is one of the big things. If you can find YouTubers before they blow up, you have the skill, or you find like artists before they blow up. That's the skill. That's the skill. Like you can find like diamonds in the rough. Like I have tons of channels I've followed for years. Like I was an early subscriber to like the Hodge twins. I was an early subscriber to Scooby. Like all the original YouTube OGs. Like I was there for all of it. More plates, more dates. I was super early on that because I was watching his mentor, which was what's his fucking name? Good Looking Loser. I was seeing Good Looking Loser back in the day, and that's how I found out about him and stuff like that. And yeah, more plates, more dates. Gorilla mode. Let's see. Oh, I may have to. Pum, 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 pum. I have to go to gorilla mode. Where the fuck is it? Ah, here we go. Like this is the new omega-3 elixir and stuff like that. It's probably a good one. I was thinking about buying this one. I saw a video he did on it and stuff. It looks pretty good. So I mean, I trust his products and stuff. Gorilla Mind's a really great company and stuff. So they make great pre-work. I'd say their pre-workouts are really great. They have like different versions with just stims versus like the everything else in between. Yeah. But yeah. Turbo dark mode. Definitely. That band means. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember 3. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So if you kept it for that long, I mean, you're up. The thing is, like, if you long term if you buy a Bitcoin, even buying it right now, in 8 years you'll be up. You'll be up a long time from now. Like you'll be up. If the most basic strategy, if you're really playing the long game, if you just buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you just when the bull run starts, like or the bottoms are in, you just buy a couple alts, you just win. You really, really win. I truly, truly believe that, and it's really true, I mean, Bitcoin was like $500 back in the day. Do you know how crazy that is right now? Like $500. Like ETH was literally like $10. It's $2,300 today. Bitcoin is $500. $500. It is literally. We're like, oh my god, is this bull run over? What are we gonna do? It's 56,000. I'm gonna die, you guys. It's 100. It's up 112x, motherfuckers. 112x from 2016. $500 ETH. I mean, $500 Bitcoin. Today, 8 years later, it's up 112x. Bitcoin, the most boring asset, supposedly, right? Like I do these jokes about like Michael Saylor, but he's right. I mean, a lot of it's right. Like it's kind of like buying the S&P. It's not sexy, but over a long period of time you win because people suck at saving, and then this asset class goes up so much. We're able to like play the more higher risk game in order to make much more capital now, but eventually you got to stuff it in the main assets. You got to put it in the main stuff. You've got to put it in the main stuff. You got to have some Bitcoin. Like 10 years from now, most of you guys won't be able to afford a Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't rug and there isn't some inflation bug, and this really becomes one of the main asset classes of the world, and it's competing against gold in terms of market cap, right? If the market cap of gold is getting closer to $10 trillion, and gold in the future is maybe 20 trillion, and Bitcoin's 15 trillion. And we're sitting at a 600,000, it's going to be like, one house buys you 15 Bitcoin, and in the future it's going to be like one house buys you half a Bitcoin or a quarter Bitcoin or a tenth of a Bitcoin. Like, we're going to be boomers if this crypto thing is really real and it doesn't rug and it doesn't go away. Holy shit, man! If we don't put some Bitcoin away and some Ethereum and your favorite coins away for the long term on this next all-time low in late 26, early 27, if you don't put some of those coins I buy in that bottom, I'm not selling. I'm putting them away. A good portion of them I'm putting away like 10, 20 fucking Bitcoin in just in case Miguel's retarded fund. Putting some Ethereum away. And then the rest of it, just buy in and just like, let's go make this, let's run it up again. Let's make let's make tens of millions into hundreds of millions. Let's make these hundreds of thousands into millions. Let's make these millions into tens of millions. And some guys are going to play the game. Let's make these hundreds of millions into billions. Where else but crypto? Where else but crypto, man? Where else?
Asset. Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
Look, and this is why, you do take profits at the top. You have to, you hold cash. And then you also this is also diversifying away from crypto. Is you get some real estate, you buy your house, like if you make enough money from crypto, you should be able to buy a moderate house, whether it's $400,000 or $1 million. That's that's pretty much 99% of you guys. You guys aren't buying a crazy fucking mansion overlooking that. But if you buy yourself a fucking house in a place that you like, or you're working really good, and you buy your $400,000, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 house cash. Lock in, you're locked. You got this granite fucking thing that no matter what, you have a place to live. You've got that nut secured. And then you can focus on getting some rental properties or a side business or something else out that's way. If this crypto shit ever does go away, you're golden. You're golden. You're fucking golden. You're fucking unstoppable. You've built wealth. You now have this, you're hyper competent in crypto. You now have secured your physical place and got yourself a property. And that's really where long-term wealth is you got a property where you're living. You ain't got to worry about rent. You ain't got to worry about cost of living, because that's one of the big things. Like when you rent, when you buy a house, it's expensive. Look, the first 10 years of your mortgage is expensive. The second 10 years of that 30-year mortgage, it becomes kind of negligent. And then, it becomes kind of like, it doesn't really hit your bottom line anymore. The last 10 years, it's zero. But I shouldn't even tell, when my parents bought their first house back in 2001, right? 2001, 2002, right? It cost nothing. It literally cost it may have cost like a couple hundred, barely like 200, 300 grand. They put a couple $100,000 into making it nicer, fixing it up. Their mortgage is nothing. If you were to rent in the area they live in today, it's like $4,000 a month. $5,000 a month. They're like paying a quarter of that in mortgage. That's kind of the power. And they're what? They're probably they're 20 years in now into that mortgage. That's what happens. It's because the inflation will inflate, that debt goes, it becomes nothing. And it becomes a savings because that property is now worth a lot of money now. It's a lot, and because that's another thing too, because you're also using leverage to buy it in a way, right? You're putting 20% down or 10% or HOA, first time homeowners loan, or you're using if you're a veteran using a veteran loan, you're getting in for not that much, and the property's worth this much. Over time, the inflation, and as you start making more money, and you start making more money, it makes it not that bad. And then from there, when it's paid off or very close to paid off, it hopefully over 30 years, it's appreciated and it's done a couple multiples, a 2x, a 3. 2x would be kind of shit, but over 30 years. But if it did like a 3x or a 4x, you never had that money in the first place, and then it's paid up. That's actually how like people like that's actually buying a stake in the country and actually getting wealthy over time. Now, property taxes are a bitch, but yeah, property taxes are pretty low in Vegas or in Nevada overall, because like the country, the state makes all their money off of gaming. But you know, in Texas, you have to be very careful. You know, Texas, you have to be very careful because depending on where you live in Texas, property tax can be much higher because the state income tax is 0, but they make their money off of like property tax. You have to be very, very, very careful. You know, there's so much money going and flowing around in Florida that property tax isn't that bad, but insurance can get a little crazy because depending on where you live, the you know, storms and stuff can actually cause it. Like basically, you might not be able to get insurance on your property, so you have to be very, very careful. You know, so everything has pros and cons and stuff. You have to be strong and stuff. But like, I really believe like long term, this is why we are doing the crypto mindset course. We're launching it. We've essentially, I mean, like we're probably going to name it the mega course because that's really what it is. But leave your best email right here, you guys. It costs nothing to sign up. You'll get notified when the course goes live on September 27th at midnight. For anyone in the if you join the Citadel, you also get $50 off the crypto mindset course. And if you pay in crypto, you get another $150 off. That's crazy. You get 15% off. And then for every month that you're in the Citadel, you get an additional $50 off. We had guys that literally paid like $100 to get into the course just because they've been in the Citadel all year. You know, and the Citadel is 500 plus members strong. It's one of the biggest communities in the crypto space. You know, we've been able to help a lot of guys make sure they didn't get rugged. The stuff we teach in the course is invaluable. Just teaching you guys how to compartmentalize your portfolio. So if a hack does happen, you only lose a little bit. You don't lose the whole thing. Too many times, if I can give you guys some free sauce, people put all their fucking money on one wallet. So dumb. You have to have multiple wallets. You have to. We'll show you guys a process of how to keep, you know, your seed phrases safe, best practices, and this is the boring stuff. But this is like practicing the jab. You know, it's like fear not the man who knows how to do 1,000 kicks. Fear the man that knows that's practiced one kick 1,000 times or 10,000 times. Right? You get those basics down. It's hard. You're unkillable. You're unkillable. You're fucking killable, you guys. So with that, thank you so much for joining me, man. Sign up for the course, you guys. It's coming out on the 27th. I will be doing a stream next Wednesday on the Federal Reserve after the FOMC meeting. That's on the 18th. My next stream will be on Wednesday the 11th, and then Saturday the 14th, and then another stream on the 16th, and then on 18th is a special stream. So that stream, I may have it later at night or around this time, just depending on when the meeting comes out. I might even have it a little earlier. So that's gonna be a very special stream for anyone that's gonna be. It's gonna be so action packed. That might be like a 3-hour plus stream just on what's going on with the interest rates, because that's really gonna lead into where the space is going, what's gonna happen with macro. That's a big event, you guys. So I love you guys, man. Get some sleep, and don't forget the DCA.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
You didn't have to cut me off.